got me a house on an island, somewhere secluded and private. Get a bag and I make a deposit. Bank account like a car with high mileage. You might ask who I am, who's inquiring. They calling me dreams, I'm inspiring. I came from the bottom, now look where I'm at. When they see me, they all be admiring. Might meet me and think that you know me. Don't dab me like homies, I stick to my lonely. It's me and me only. These niggas so phony, this 45 on me, I'm moving like Tony. That means that I'm militant. You worry about shorties, I'm worried about dividends. This voice is an instrument. It took me to places that niggas ain't never been. And no, I'm not finished yet. Remember back then when a nigga had the penny pinch? That took some diligence, I was persistent. Now I reap the benefits, built up a business and now I'm legitimate, I'm a vibe, know you feeling that. I'm a clown with a ceiling at. I get high when I'm finna rap. Every line is a hit a crack. Come alive when I hear a track. I be shining like a diamond. Every time that I get a shine, I'm blinding, it's beyond lit. I be killing the game with no kindness. I be speaking so loud with my silence. I be breaking it down with no grinder. I be up in the clouds like I'm flying. Nirvana. Told him give me a meal, I might sign it. Nah, nigga, for real, I'm being honest. Only taking a deal with 2 commas. Even with that deal, I whip behind us. I'd invest that meal, now that's knowledge. They like how he here with no college. Bro, I made it here cause I'm solid. They just hate me now cause I got a whole lot of blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I ain't been worried about nothing, no, I ain't been stressing. Stacking my money, it doubled while I was just resting. Come check out this homie, bro, look, I just got me a check-in. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I ain't been worried about nothing, no, I ain't been stressing. Stacking my money, it doubled while I was just resting. Come check out this homie, bro, look, I just got me a check-in. Billionaire Entertainment, baby.
Zillionaire Entertainment, baby.
All right. What's going on? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the Mother Freaking Show. We're going to get into this video. It's sad, man. These women pick these no good ass men. Always bringing these no good ass men around their children. This deadbeat mother right here, we're about to watch this video. This deadbeat mother who got this unstable man, 60-year-old man living in her house. She had a 60-year-old Pookie. 60-year-old no good Pookie living in the house. She leaves this man alone with her daughter while he's at work. I'm going to say this again. This no good ass 60-year-old Pookie is left in the house with her daughter while she claimed she was out of town or at work or something like that. The man killed this woman, I believe. He was arguing with her about something. And he took it out on her daughter. I don't know what the argument was, but he was mad at her, and he took it out on her daughter. She's a deadbeat, no good piece of shit mom. Anytime you leave a daughter home with a man that's not your husband, a man that's just your boyfriend, a man you just messing around with, you're a piece of shit mother. You're a no good ass piece of shit mom. I don't care who you are. You leave your kid around some random man that's living in your house, smashing you, living off of you, and you leave her alone with your daughter. You're a piece of shit. Let's listen to the news story. Piece of shit mother.
For the 6-year-old man charged in the murder of his girlfriend's teen daughter. Earlier this morning, Van Henry Brisbane did not appear in probable cause court, but he was given a bond set at $1 million. Prosecutors say 16-year-old Lauren Juma called her older sister and her mother early yesterday morning trying to get help. Court records say Lauren told her mom that called her older sister and her mother early yesterday morning trying to get help. Court records say Lauren told her mom that Brisbane was standing in her room in the dark. Then Lauren screamed he had a gun. Lauren's sister already on her way over to the house on Canton Trace in the Humble area. But by the time she got there, deputies were also outside. They all heard 2 gunshots, and Lauren was found dead.
He could rot in jail. He had no reason for taking my baby's life, 16 years old.
Her mother says Lauren was a cheerleader at Aldine's Nimitz High School and that she wanted to join the Air Force when she graduated. No word right now on why he allegedly did this. They say Brisbane was not cooperating. On her way over to the house on that Brisbane was standing in her room in the dark. Then Lauren screamed he had a gun. Lauren's sister already on her way over to the house on Canton Trace in the Humble area. But by the time she got there, deputies were also outside. They all heard 2 gunshots, and Lauren was found dead.
He could rot in jail. He had no reason for taking my baby's life, 16 years old.
Her mother says Lauren was a cheerleader.
I wish I could smack the hell out of the mother. I really wish I could smack the shit out of the mother. I really do. I wish I could just smack fire out of the mom. I really wish I could just smack this bitch. He had no right taking ma'am, it's your fault. Your daughter's dead. These women in our community, they take no responsibility, no accountability for the shit they do. They take no account of fucking ability. Ma'am, it's your fucking fault. I get so sick of this shit. Story after story, story after story. These women pick these no good piece of shit ass men and you bring them around your kids. I keep telling y'all this shit. Either they kill her or they kill her and the kid or they end up killing the kid. This shit is sick. Sickening. And it's never going to end. That's the sicker part. We're going to continue to hear this shit because I got more stories coming up that's going to blow your mind. I got some more stories coming up, but these women picking no good piece of shit ass men and bringing them in their house. Yes, I'm mad. You're damn right I'm upset. You're damn right I'm mad. Yes, this shit is fucked up. This girl shouldn't have died. This girl died because of her mom. This girl is not here because of her mother. Her mother didn't protect her. Her mother didn't safeguard her. You left her alone with this fucking piece of shit. Lord, forgive me. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. David, calm down. Let me get in. Let me go into my commentary. David, calm down. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Ma'am, you left a man there with your daughter overnight, all the way into the morning. What was she really doing? Let's think about it. He took it out on her daughter. What was she really doing? Was she out cheating? What was this woman really doing that had this man so upset? What was she really? What was the argument about? What did she say to this man that triggered him? Y'all know how these women do. They say shit to trigger a man. What did she do to trigger him? What was the argument about? That's my question. There had to be some kind of tension, some kind of argument that ensued between them two. Something she said over that phone before he went in that room and killed her daughter. Something she said triggered this piece of trash. It triggered this piece of garbage. This man is 60. How you have a 60-year-old Pookie in your damn house? How do you have a 60-year-old Pookie in your house? Anyway, hey, Goddess, what's up? I'm glad you're here. Everybody else, hit the like, share, hit the Cash App, hit that PayPal. Let's listen to the news story again. This shit is crazy.
Bond has been set for the 6-year-old man charged in the murder of his girlfriend's teen daughter. Earlier this morning, Van Henry Brisbane did not appear in probable cause court, but he was given a bond set at $1 million. Prosecutors say 16-year-old Lauren Juma called her older sister and her mother early yesterday morning trying to get help. Court records say Lauren told her mom that Brisbane was standing in her room in the dark. Then Lauren screamed he had a gun. Lauren's sister already on her way over to the house on Canton Trace in the Humble area. But by the time she got there, deputies were also outside. They all heard 2 gunshots, and Lauren was found dead.
He could rotten in jail.
I want to smack this mother in the face. I really want to smack her.
He could rotten in jail.
He could rot in the jail. Ma'am, you didn't give a shit about your daughter.
He could.
Ma'am, you didn't give a shit about your daughter. Ma'am, if you really cared about your daughter, that man would have been in your house. If you really cared about your daughter, ma'am, you wouldn't have left for that random man in your damn house. He's not your husband. He's not the child's father. I'm gonna say it again. He's not your husband, not the child's father. You left a man you just messing around with in your house. What you don't care. This mother does not care about her daughter like a lot of them don't. A lot of these women don't give 2 craps about their daughter. A lot of these women are jealous of their daughter. She probably wanted, let me tell y'all something, and y'all gonna get mad at me. She probably wanted something to happen to her daughter. This man probably was more attracted to her daughter than her. Oh, zillionaire getting deep. This sick ass man probably was more attracted to his daughter. He probably was more attracted to the daughter than her. He probably let her know too. He probably looked at her daughter a certain way and she didn't do shit. She saw all the red flags. Let me tell y'all, there's red flags. Before shit like this happened, there are red flags. This don't just happen out of the spur of the moment. There are red flags leading up to stuff. She probably was in competition with her daughter and she probably didn't give a shit that this man took her daughter out. She probably was jealous of her daughter. A lot of these mothers be jealous of their own daughter. She probably didn't care. Oh, well, shit. Left them. You knew this nigga was off. You saw the red flags. You pushed his buttons. You wanted something to happen to your daughter. I don't care what y'all say. Ma'am, you wanted something to happen. Elaine, how are you? You wanted this man. You wanted this man to do something to your daughter, man. You didn't care about your daughter. Don't know mom leave a woman. Don't know mom leave her daughter in the house with a random man. Don't know mom leave her daughter in the house with some man you just having sex with. This woman, she could have told her daughter to go over her mother's house, a family member's house, until she got off work. This girl was about to turn 18. No, I'm sorry, she was 16. Yeah, she's 16. Why she didn't go over a family member's house? Why didn't she go over a friend's house? Why didn't she go over her sister's house? Her older sister had her own place. Why she couldn't go over her older sister's house? Why did you leave? You left her there for a reason. I don't care what nobody say. You left her. You were jealous of your daughter. You don't care. And look at her face. I don't care what y'all say. She don't care. Well, look at her face.
And Lauren was found dead.
He could rotten in jail. He had no reason for taking my baby's life. 16 years old.
Her mother says Lauren was a cheerleader at...
He could rot in that jail. He had no business taking my daughter's life. Ma'am, I don't feel no. You remind me of Teresa Martin.
He had no reason for taking
You look
my
like
baby.
Teresa
Lauren was
Martin.
found dead. Already on her way
You look
over to
like
the house on Canton
You look like Teresa Martin. No emotion, no feeling.
Trace in the
Look at this
Humble
shit.
area.
Dude, she looked like a grieving mother. Look at this.
By the time she got there, deputies were also outside. They all heard 2 gunshots, and Lauren was found dead.
He could rotten in jail. He had no reason for taking. He had no.
Dead.
He could rotten in jail.
No, ma'am, I don't feel no emotion. It looked like she's trying to force that she's grieving. Listen, she's trying to force like she feels some remorse. No, you don't. I don't feel no remorse. I know a grieving mother, and I know a mother that don't give a shit. You fall in that category, ma'am. You don't give a shit. You don't care what happened. You didn't care about your daughter. You were jealous of her. There's a lot more to the story behind the scenes. And I could tell, I can listen spiritually. I have spiritual insight. I can sense spiritually what was really going on in this house. She was in some competition with her daughter. She was in some competition. That man she was with, yeah. I hope he rot in hell.
He could rotten in jail.
No, I hope he could rot in that jail.
He could rotten in jail.
I don't feel no emotion. I don't feel no grieving. I don't feel no emotion. You're a piece of shit, mom. You're a deadbeat mother. There's a lot of deadbeat mothers out here that they never get called out. Ma'am, you left a stranger with your daughter. A stranger. Thank you, A Goddess. Good point. A Goddess says she need to be locked up for child endangerment. Yes, she does. Thank you. Yes, she does. Oh, and wait till you hear the next story I'm going to do about a woman that killed her special needs child and didn't do any time. Wait till y'all hear the next story. These women are never held accountable for what they do. She should be charged. Thank you. Because he's not the father and he's not the baby father. He's not the husband or the father of the child. Yes, he should be charged. Yes, she should be charged with child endangerment. Thank you, A Goddess. Exactly. Thank you. Why is she not charged with child endangerment? The next story I'm gonna do when I'm gonna show you this woman killed her special needs child and didn't get murdered her special needs child and didn't get no jail time. Wait till the next story. How come she's not being charged with child endangerment? But let me tell y'all, we're gonna hear story after story after story after story of these women picking these no good men, bringing them into their home. They always just want to have some dick in the house. I don't know what it is about black women. They just have to have some dick in the house. They don't care. He could be a mass murderer, a nut. They don't care. A sicko, a psycho. They will bring a sicko, a psycho, a murderer into their home. As long as they got dick in the house. It's sad. Too many black women do this. They will bring a sicko, a psycho into their house in a minute. They don't care if the nigga's a sicko, a psycho. As long as he got a ding-a-ling, she'll bring him right into her house. Sad stuff here, man. Ma'am, you don't care nothing about your child. Y'all gonna donate. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. Make sure you hit the become a monthly member. Support the truth. Because guess what? The truth is not popular. I can get on here and lie to y'all, and I can Umar Johnson y'all all day long. I can Umar Johnson you all day long, tell you everything is the white man's fault, and then ask for a donation. But I refuse to be Umar Johnson. I refuse to lie to people. Sorry. I got a responsibility. There's too many no good piece of shit moms in the black community. This generation of mothers are horrible. They sleep with multiple men. They sleep with anybody. They don't provide good father figures for their kids. Because guess what? A father is a protector. A father, what did he do? He protects. If she was married, had a husband, or if the father of the child was there, this wouldn't have happened. There's nobody protecting the black family. There's nobody protecting the black community anymore because black women don't want strong black men around. Black women want dick in the house. Black women want dick that they can control. That's it. They don't want strong father figures. They don't want men in the house. They don't want real men around because they want to call the shots. They want to be in control. They want to do what they want to do. They want to sleep with anybody they want to sleep with. They want to do what they want to do with no consequences and no correction. See, this is why black women don't want strong men around. This is why they don't want real fathers and real men around. Because a real man, a real father, he'll tell you when you're wrong. He'll tell you when something ain't right. He'll tell you what, well, come on, hold up now. We ain't doing that. Hold up now. My daughter's, nope, my daughter's going to be, they don't like to be corrected. They don't like to be told shit. So if they get with a real man, he going to tell her about herself. And majority of black women don't want to be told the truth. They want to hear a nigga lie to them. They don't care if he's a murderer, a mass killer, a psycho, a nut. They don't care. As long as they lie to them and give them some ding-a-ling, that's all they care about. All black women care about is lie to me and give me some ding-a-ling. And I'm going to do a live to say why black women don't want strong father figures around. They don't. Because if they did, they would pick better. If they did, they would require marriage or commitment before they even have children. They would say, you know what? I'm not going to just let any and everybody bust up in me. I ain't going to have 3-4 baby fathers, knowing good and well there's so many forms of birth control. They let the whole world just have a splash party in them. Anybody can go in there and splash. They have babies purposely by the wrong men. And she talking about she rot. Ma'am, I wish you rot in hell. I hope you rot in a jail cell, ma'am. I hope you rot. I hope you rot in a jail cell, ma'am. I hope he rot in jail. No, I hope you rot. For those that just entered it, let's watch it again. For those that are just coming, and make sure you hit the like button. What the like button looking like? Hold on, what's this like button looking like? Make sure y'all not treating me like a $2 hooker. What these likes look like in the comment section? Y'all know a lot of you want to watch me and not hit the like. Sad. But you always watching me. A lot of y'all watch me religiously and still won't hit the like. Well, what these likes looking like? Hit that like button, man. What the hell going on here? There's 50 people in here. Get the likes up to 40 likes. Come on, man. Are y'all serious? You're not going to hit the like button? Can y'all please hit the like button? I'm going to ask nicely. Y'all know I'm speaking the truth. Y'all know I'm speaking the truth. Let's watch this news story again. Get the likes up to 40 likes, please. Thank you.
Bond has been set for the 6-year-old man charged in the murder of his girlfriend's teen daughter. Earlier this morning, Van Henry Brisbane did not appear in probable cause court, but he was given a bond set at $1 million. Prosecutors say 16-year-old Lauren Juma called her older sister and her mother early yesterday morning trying to get help. Court records say Lauren told her mom that Brisbane was standing in her room in the dark. Then Lauren screamed he had a gun. Lauren's sister already on her way over to the house on Canton Trace in the Humble area. But by the time she got there, deputies were also outside. They all heard 2 gunshots, and Lauren was found dead.
He could rotting in jail. He had no reason for taking my baby's life.
He could rot in the jail. He had no reason for taking your baby life. Ma'am, your daughter would be alive right now if you would have took your daughter to somebody else's house. How come the daughter is not over somebody else's house? Thank you, Rufus Jones, for hitting the starting off with the $10 challenge. Go ahead, hit that super chat or that PayPal or Cash App. It don't matter. You can hit it for $1. I don't care. Everybody in the chat can hit the Cash App, the PayPal for $1. I don't care. Just the fact that you're showing your appreciation for the content that I bring to you. No matter, you can Cash App $1. It's not about the amount. It's just showing your appreciation. Thank you, Rufus Jones. How come this girl didn't go over her sister's house? Her sister had her own place, y'all. Her sister had her own place. What do you talk, ma'am? This your fault. Talking about he had no right. You had no right of leaving that nut there with your child. He could rot in that cell. Yeah, it's his fault. You didn't play no part in it, right? Your daughter's dead all because of him. Like, no accountability. No, and society's not going to hold these women accountable. They never do. Oh, it's his fault. It's not your fault for leaving her there with this nut. It's not your fault for leaving her there while you're gone, right? It's just his fault. It's always just the other person's fault, not her. She didn't play no part in her daughter being dead, right? You had nothing to do with it, huh? It was just his fault. Let me tell y'all something. There's no hope for the black community. And I'm going to say this. Y'all going to be mad at what I'm about to say. I totally agree with Shiraza Ali. There's no help for the black community because you can't tell black women nothing. You can't tell black women anything. You can't lead them. You can't correct them. And we're going to continue to see tragedy after tragedy after tragedy because they refuse to listen. They refuse to make better choices. They refuse to better their life. They refuse to put their children in a better position. They refuse to put themselves in a better position. They have children and that they don't really care about. They have children and it's like a burden to them when welfare or child support or when they're not getting the money that they want. The children become a burden. And after a while, they don't even want their kids anymore. I totally agree with Shiraza Ali. The black family structure is destroyed because of these women, period. You can't lead them. You can't teach them. You can't correct them. They don't want to be wives. And they continue to put their children and themselves in dangerous situations. I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'm about to go on to the next one. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's watch this one more time.
Bond has been set for the 6-year-old man charged in the murder of his girlfriend's teen daughter. Earlier this morning, Van Henry Brisbane did not appear in probable cause court, but he was given a bond set at $1 million. Prosecutors say 16-year-old Lauren Juma called her older sister and her mother early yesterday morning trying to get help. Court records say Lauren told her mom that Brisbane was standing in her room in the dark. Then Lauren screamed he had a gun. Lauren's sister already on her way over to the house on Canton Trace in the Humble area. But by the time she got there, deputies were also outside. They all heard 2 gunshots, and Lauren was found dead.
He could rotting in jail. He had no reason for taking my baby's life, 16 years old.
Her mother says Lauren was a cheerleader at Aldine's Nimitz High School and that she wanted to join the Air Force when she graduated. No word right now on why he allegedly did this. They say Brisbane was not cooperating. Bond has been set for the 6-year-old man charged. He had a gun.
Thank you, Nature Lover. I appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. I thank you. Thank you for supporting the truth. Ma'am, this is so sad. This is just so sad. Like this teenage girl, this girl had no clue. This teenage girl did not ask to be here and be neglected. This is neglect, and this is child endangerment. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. Should the mother be charged? I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. Should the mother be charged? And I want to see what y'all gonna say. Should the mother be charged? She should be. I believe she should be charged with neglect and child endangerment. Now I'm gonna put a poll in here. I'm gonna see what y'all got to say, and then I'm gonna move on to the next live show. Should the mother be charged? You left her there with a random man. Should the mother be charged? You left your daughter with a random nut while you're gone. Should the mother be charged? Should the mother be charged? And is she responsible for her death? Is she also responsible for her daughter's death? Yeah, should the mother be charged, and should she be I don't know. Let me see. She be charged. Should she be charged with her daughter's death? All right, the question is going to be, let me see if the poll has shown. Let me see if the poll has shown up. Usually the poll will be at the top of the chat. All right, the poll's at the top of the chat. The question is, should the mother be charged? I did it all wrong. Sorry for the typo. I put should the mother be charged? She should be charged with her daughter. I'm sorry for the typo. Should the mother be charged, and is she responsible for the daughter's death? That's what I meant to write. I don't know how I did that. Should the mother be charged, and is she responsible for her daughter's death? And we're gonna see how the votes are gonna say, which I know I'm gonna be trolled. I know I'm gonna be trolled, and that's fine. The trolls are here. The trolls are never gonna leave. They're always gonna be here. But for those that want to give an honest answer, an honest, genuine answer on the mother's part, the part the mother played in her own daughter being eliminated by this sick nut. I don't know why black women like no good ass men. I just don't have a clue. I don't know. They purposely pick men that ain't shit. That's just something I'll never understand about black women. They love no good men. They just do. They do. And I'm going to start playing more and more stories of black women picking no good ass men, and they either kill her and the kid or whatever, or vice versa. And I'm going to show you story after story after story of these women picking no good men, and tragedy happens. I want to see what the people have to say about this case. Well, what is the mother responsible as well? Is the mother responsible? Thank y'all for hitting the Cash App, PayPal, the Super Chat, and all that other good stuff. I appreciate those that support the truth. I appreciate you, because that's what I built my channel off of, truth. And if you don't like the truth, this is the wrong channel for you. If you want to hear a bunch of lies, if you want me to make you feel good about your disgusting behavior and your disgusting decisions in life, this is the wrong channel. Please get the likes up to 50 likes, please. Can we please get the likes up to 50? Can we get the likes up to 50 likes? There's 64 people watching, 44, Can we get the likes up to 50, please? I know the trolls are here. I know the trolls are here, but those that want to support truth, something that was lacking in our world, truth is lacking in our community. Truth is just lacking, period. Truth is just not popular. So let me see what the polls are saying right now. What are the polls? What have the polls say? 93% of y'all, this is 15 people voted, and 93% of y'all said yes, the mother should be charged. Okay. I'm gonna start putting polls, I'm gonna start doing a lot of polls, even on my community tab. I'm gonna start doing more polls and be more engaged, asking a lot more questions just to see what are y'all thinking? What do y'all think, how y'all think this should go? Yeah. We need to do more of that. Thank you, Dapper Gents. Appreciate that. Dapper Gents, thank you for the $5. Hit me up with the 5-piece. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. You can't tell black women nothing. You can't tell them nothing. I mean, y'all know you can't tell them anything. And the sad part about it is you ever watch a person you love keep making bad decisions and you can't help them? Looking at the black community and looking at these women, it's like looking at your women destroy themselves, destroy their family, destroy their children, and you cannot do anything about it. I think that's the sad part. I know all of us have loved ones we can't help. Loved ones that we tried to help them, but you cannot. They don't want to help themselves. And I think in the black community, we're just seeing you just can't help them. They don't want to be helped. They don't listen. They don't want instruction. They don't want discipline. They don't want to listen to anybody. And we're going to keep seeing tragic stories like this over and over. It's not going to stop. We live in a community now where there's no accountability. And especially with the women, there's just no account. You can't tell, they're never wrong. This mother right here, you played a part in your daughter's death and you're just going to blame him. I would have respected the mother more if the mother would have said, I should have never left her home with him. I don't know what I was thinking leaving that man home. I don't know what I was thinking leaving my daughter home with this man. She didn't say that because she didn't care. She's not going to say that. She's not going to take accountability in her part. She's not. Let me read some of the comments. She's not going to she's not going to take into account of what she's doing. There's no accountability, man. I mean, this is sad. For those that just came in, I'll play it a couple more times, and I got another live show to do. And the next live show, man, it's just mind-blowing. Let's listen to the news story for those that just came in. Please get the likes up. Please get the likes up. Let's play. We're going to play this a couple more times before I hit the next live show.
Set for the 6-year-old man charged in the murder of his girlfriend's teen daughter. Earlier this morning, Van Henry Brisbane did not appear in probable cause court, but he was given a bond set at $1 million. Prosecutors say 16-year-old Lauren Juma called her older sister and her mother early yesterday morning trying to get help. Court records say Lauren told her mom that Brisbane was standing in her room in the dark. Then Lauren screamed he had a gun. Lauren's sister already on her way over to the house on Canton Trace in the Humble area. But by the time she got there, deputies were also outside. They all heard 2 gunshots, and Lauren was found dead.
He could rotten in jail. He had no reason for taking my baby's life.
You could even look at this. You could look at this fool and tell something wrong with this dude. Like, you just look at this dude. You could just see the evilness in his face. I don't know what it is about demon ding-a-ling.
No reason.
I don't know why black women, y'all love that demon ding-a-ling. I got a sister. She like demon ding-a-ling. She like demonic men. He had a spirit of murder. Y'all like that demon dick. I don't know what it is, man. They'll bring a devil in their house in a minute. They'll bring a murderous demon in their house in a minute. They always got a gun. If you notice, she got a 60-year-old Pookie. This no good, low life piece of trash man, he's 60, living off of her with a gun. These are 60-year-old Pookie. This is crazy. This dude is 60 years old, living off women, and she brought this 60-year-old man in her house. Are you serious? They like that demon ding-a-ling. I don't know what it is, black women. Why do y'all like demon ding-a-ling so much? Why do y'all like that devil dick? I don't know what it is. Y'all like devil ding-a-ling. Y'all will bring a piece of murderous demon in your house in a minute. Y'all will bring a murderous devil in your house and sleep with this dude. You will bring a murderous demon in your house and you let this murderous demon around your daughter and you just left her there. Ma'am, you didn't care about your daughter. You didn't care about your daughter. I'm your boy Zillionaire. Let's go on to the next live show. Come back in about 30 minutes. The next live show is going to blow your mind because this woman, she killed her handicapped kid and they gave her no jail time. They gave her no jail time because she came up with an excuse. Yes, the next live show, you heard me right. The next live show, a woman killed her handicapped kid and gave an excuse and got no jail time. I'm your boy Zillionaire. Y'all come back, get you something to drink on, get you something to smoke on. Come on back for the next live, for the last live of the night. It is crazy. It is sad. It is sickening. If you don't want your children, give them up for adoption. If you don't want your kids, there's other people who be happy to have them. Ma'am, you are responsible for your daughter's death. You are responsible. You could have told your daughter to go over her sister's house. Her sister has her own place, her grandmother's house, her aunt, her uncle, a friend's house. She could have went anywhere. You could even got her a hotel for the night. You should have never left this murderous demon in the house with your daughter. Your daughter could have went anywhere, but you did not care. That's neglectful, reckless endangerment. You're neglecting the safety of your daughter. I'm your boy Zillionaire. We're going to move on to the next one. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be right back about 20 minutes. Get you something to drink on. Get you something to smoke on. Come on back.
Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment.